Are you getting enough protein? Are you getting too much protein? Protein, protein, protein. It's all anybody's ever talking about, right? Everywhere we go, it's like, ooh, eat more protein. And then on this side, it's like, ooh, you're getting too much protein. That's gonna stop your weight loss progress. And it's like, okay, which is it? Am I supposed to get more protein? Am I supposed to get less protein? How much is enough? So I'm gonna share that with you today. But first, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Ileka Falette, I'm a mom of 4, and I lost 120 pounds with high protein, exercise. I do a lot of HIIT and a lot of strength training and mindset shifts, which allowed me to keep the weight off for the last 8 years, right? Then last year I actually had a bit of a stumble, had some major stressors in my life between business and some losses of really close family members, and gained some weight back. So I'm back here on YouTube, going strong, posting every week, sometimes twice a week, and even going live to share what I'm doing every day. So continue to follow. And also I got some different prizes, gifts, and always some awesome products that I'm talking about. Like I use a protein shake that I really, really love from a company called Keto. I also use their electrolytes. I really, really like it. So talking about that, but stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to show you my favorite way of getting protein in every day. All right, so let's get into it. All right, now protein, is it important? How much supposed to have? Well, here's the thing. It really depends on where you are in your life, right? So most of the folks that watch my channel, I look at the stats, are women over 30, right? And that's usually my audience. I am a mom of 4, I'm 44 years old, all right? So of course, that's who's gonna follow me, is women over a certain age. Well, here's the thing. After the age of 30, we actually begin losing muscle mass as women. I think it's between 3 and 8% of muscle mass every single year. That's crazy, right? Okay, so because that's so crazy, it's really important for us to do things that are gonna allow us to continue to maintain our muscle mass, right? So if you've been following me, you know I actually lean into a higher protein, low carb type of lifestyle, right? Sometimes it's keto, sometimes it's just low carb, right? I'm not always in ketosis, but what I am usually always doing is ensuring that I'm getting my protein in, right? So some of the ways to get the protein in, and actually some ways, let's just talk about it. Some ways to keep the muscle mass overall. So step 1. All right, so the first thing to get the protein in is, I think it's important to get at least 100 grams of protein in a day. For me, I actually lean toward like 140, right? So it's gonna depend on how much muscle mass you have. And you can work with a personal trainer, you can work with a nutritionist, you can work with whomever you want that's gonna help you sustain that, right? And if you're looking to work with someone, I have some really cool folks that I've worked with and that I know that I can actually recommend you to, right? So you want to understand exactly what, and you can always even go online and like Google how much protein you're going to need, but understand how much you're going to need. If it's like me, I'm someone that usually needs a little more protein, like my body just needs it, right? I mean, I'm 44, so that means for the last 14 years, I've been losing muscle mass. So I'm maintaining my muscle mass, right? So I do about 140 minimum each day. And a few ways that I get in my protein, I do protein shakes. I have one just about every day, and I'll show you my favorite one at the end of this video. If you want to skip, you don't want to hear the rest, go for it. So I do my protein shakes. The other thing that I do is I eat meat, right? I know there's such a bad name around eating meat, but I eat meat every day, usually with every meal, right? And the thing is, I'm not out here eating random meat just, from the grocery store or whatever, right? From the grocery store, who says that? But I'll be honest, we began getting our meat from a farm, right? And the reason is because we know that it's, higher quality. It's better than organic from the grocery store because it's straight from the farm and it's a regenerative farm. So it's really helpful. And so we give that, that's what we eat in our family, and we put an order in every month. If you want information to that regenerative farm, just send me just comment. But I always put my information in the description, so you can just send me a message, all right? But yeah, we get our meat from a farm, and I eat meat with every meal. So it's gonna either be grass-fed beef, right? Or it's gonna be a really good fish like salmon, or I mean, I like whiting. I'm country, you know. Is that a country thing? I think it is. Anyways, salmon or whiting, or we do some halibut. You know, we do different types of fish, right? And also other seafoods, right? Of course, because I love seafood. You've seen me if you've been following me for a while. And then the other thing is we'll do some chicken, right? So we have chicken wings, or we might have thighs. We have some chicken legs. I like dark meat. You see my husband. No, I'm kidding. But I like dark meat, and so a lot of folks don't. But that's the kind I get. And then so that eating meat during every meal, that's the way you're gonna get your protein, right? Because I believe like a piece of chicken about this big, hand size, is what I always look at, right? That's gonna give you something like, or I'm sorry, a piece of beef, piece of beef around this size, which is 4 to 6 ounces, is gonna give you about 20 to 30 grams of protein. So that's gonna increase it, right? That's gonna get to it. So let's say you're having a protein shake, and that's gonna give you about 30 to 50, depending on what you're putting in your protein shake. The one I'm showing you guys at the end, I think that's about 50 grams of protein, right? And then you have meat in every meal, right? So your other 2 meals, you have some meat in it. If you have 2 more meals, that's 50 with that protein shake plus 30 plus 30. Now that's at least 110, right? And then there's gonna be and then the vegetables that we eat have protein in it and things like that. So you're getting your protein in. It gets to be really important. We wanna keep our muscle mass, all right? Protein is super important because what it does for our muscles is it allows us to, basically when we work out, our muscles start to break down. And the protein allows us to essentially fill that breakdown, right? So we get to retain our muscle mass. It's a part of it. So if you're looking to retain your muscle mass, this is what you do, all right? All right, so be sure to follow, subscribe, and check out my favorite protein shake at the end, all right? I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so just gonna make a quick shake showing you how I start my day. So got my workout in, and now I got my unsweetened almond milk. I throw in about 12 ounces of this. That's around 12 ounces. I don't even really look. And then, and it's unsweetened, so it's like 30 calories. And very little carbs, little to no carbs. And then this is my beef protein. So I got chocolate beef protein, and I throw that in there. Hey, Beau, can you give me a spoon? I forgot to bring a spoon over. Yeah. All right. So just a scoop of that beef protein. Remember, because I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't do dairy. Got the spoon. Got my helper here. Y'all remember when she used to help me in videos when she was little? And now she's a big girl. Now we've got a little bit of chocolate. You can do the peanut butter. So I just put a tablespoon of dark chocolate in there, of cocoa powder in there, and I do that because I like it to be really chocolatey. Frankly, that's the entire reason. All right, and then now we have our peanut butter, and this is like organic, whole peanut butter, very little sugar. It's total carbs is 7 carbs, 3 grams of fiber. And I think there's 1 gram of sugar in there. So lift the whole thing up so you can put it in there. Yeah.
Into it.
All right. There we go. All right, so that's the peanut butter. And then I throw in some ice. And that's my whole shake. So I really like peanut butter. Now the ice. You want to put the ice in?
Yes.
Come on over here. All right. Throw in some ice. And there we go. And you throw the top on, and we turn this bad boy on. Oh, you know what? Just a little fun fact. This girl does not like this protein shake. She thinks it's disgusting because she doesn't like chocolate. Who doesn't like dark chocolate?
Me. And my brothers.
No.
Exactly. No, John is saying I hate that. Well, John.
All of them like dark chocolate.
No, they don't.
All right.
John, do you like dark chocolate?
What, chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Told you. Embarrassing.
What about Dad? He doesn't like dark chocolate.
Yes, he does. Everybody does but you. All right.
That's not right.
All right. It is done. Yeah, you can pour it in. It's not overly thick because we didn't have avocado. Usually the avocado is what makes it thick. We got to make sure we can see it. So you pour it. All right, here. Ooh.
Yes, I do not like.
All right. Pouring it. You got it. I'm not holding it.
Ooh. What is that?
It's just pieces. Yeah, so it's not overly thick today because no avocado, but it is delicious. So that's my shake. I'm getting my protein in. I'm getting my, oh, why thank you. Somebody said when you're gonna do it, you better do it right with a straw. So that's how I start my day. That's breakfast.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the shake. Let me know if you're gonna try it and go ahead and like and comment. Let's keep this thing going. I love to see your comments. I read all of them and I usually respond, all right? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.
Don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to watch my mom's next video.